Yeah, so we talked about Tomi Lahren's absolutely humiliating performance interviewing Krystal Ball, and just sort of more proof about how this was received. Obviously, we did a video about it. Kyle did a video about it that got a lot of views. But if you just type in Tomi Lahren Krystal Ball, you'll see nothing but videos that have the exact same take, which is that Krystal Ball obliterated Tomi Lahren. Tomi Lahren gets bodied in 60 seconds. Krystal Ball destroys Tomi Lahren, right? Pretty much everyone who made a video about this is in agreement. In addition to Tommy's comment section, which we showed you guys, it's still just as bad. The top comment now is, Tomi, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You got humiliated. I mean, this was truly brutal. This was truly, I mean, like a nearly career ending mistake on Tomi Lahren's move, in my opinion, was having Krystal on the show and treating her this way. As I kept saying yesterday, it actually could have been a boost for Tommy's career if she just had Krystal on and like had a respectful fucking conversation. Like, as much as we make fun of someone like Emily Jasinski, we were just roasting Emily the other day. If you go over to Emily's channel, which gets more views than Tommy's, Emily will sometimes sit down with liberals and engage with them in good faith. Like, again, I'll sit here and criticize Emily all day, but at least she understands that if you're going to have someone on, you should at least try to engage in good faith. If you're not actually capable of like just straight up destroying them in a debate, you should at least like try to be in good faith. For some reason, Tomi did not get the memo. She thought she could treat this like a Fox News hit, a 50-minute long Fox News hit. Didn't work. She got totally humiliated, not just because she was wrong about everything, but also just the disrespectful way she handled the interview. And since then, Zach, she's taken to Twitter to post a series of tweets, not actually addressing the humiliation, but instead, going with this weird attempt at a gotcha, claiming that Krystal won't release this video that apparently Tomi is demanding that she release. So again, no one gives a fuck. This only got not even 1,000 likes. But let's take a look at this clip, and then we can see the other tweets from Tomi Lahren too, where she's really doubling down on this bizarre demand. I'm also glad that we have a chance to watch this little moment from the debate, because it's a great one that we didn't get the other day. And it's so refreshing to see someone on the left not buy into any of the bullshit right-wing fear-mongering about American cities and how terrifying and dangerous they are.
Yeah, I think that one of the things that Tomi Lahren seriously underestimated about this is the fact that Krystal Ball is not just the nice lady that she appears to be. She must not have been like familiar with her content at all, but it really does remind me of Conor McGregor. He wanted to run his whole fucking trap until he actually had to get in the cage with Khabib Nurmagomedov. And then as soon as they, latch into each other, Khabib's on top and he's like, oh yeah, who's talking now? Who's talking now? You know what I mean? I'm the captain now.
Yep, 100%. But again, let's relive this moment real quick.
So you can't,
Krystal, would you go walk around Baltimore at night by yourself?
I would be fine walking around Baltimore.
I'd love to see it. Would you film it next time?
I'm not afraid of this country. I'm not afraid of the people in this country.
Right,
I don't think we're at war with the people in this country.
Krystal, I would love to see you go walk around these cities at night by yourself. Take a video and send it to me.
I've lived in these cities. I've walked around, and not Baltimore specifically. I walked around plenty of cities, New York City at night, etc. It's not something to be terrified of. In any case, local law enforcement can handle it.
So again, I love this clip because obviously as dudes on the show, sometimes we have to, we say the same thing, but we'll be like, to be fair, we're not women. It might be different if you're like a single woman walking around the city at night or whatever. We've had people in the chat push back. But I appreciate the fact that even as a woman, Krystal's like, yeah, I have no fucking issue walking around Baltimore, DC, New York City at night. It's not that fucking bad. Obviously there are dangerous areas, but no, this is America. I'm not fucking afraid of it. It's really refreshing to hear.
Yeah, and I think that that's the exact way to spin this. It's like, I'm not afraid of our country. I love our country. I go all over our country. I have listeners in all 50 states, cities all over the country. I have international listeners, but my favorite place to be is America because it's my country and I love it here, right? And to lay bare the fact that conservatives really do hate large swaths of this country. They can't stand it. They want to villainize it. They want you to be scared to leave your house. They don't want you interacting with your community. They want you to be afraid to walk around in Baltimore. What the heck is wrong about Baltimore, bro? They got the Orioles there.
There's black people.
Yeah,
obviously
crazy.
that's the fucking meaning.
Is there a large?
Yeah, okay. Baltimore's a very like black city. which is
I've never actually been.
It's always the black ones that are fucking demonized. New Orleans, fucking, cities that have a DC, Chicago, exactly. St. Louis. Yeah.
No, that's interesting because when I think of Baltimore, it's like the three things that I think about. I think about the Baltimore Orioles. I think about the guy Ace of Cakes that has Charm City Cakes in Baltimore, and I think about like soft shell crab because I'm pretty sure that those kinds of sandwiches really
crab cakes and shit like that.
Yeah, really big in Baltimore. I mean, I don't think anybody outside of the wackadoo Fox News pilled brain dead boomers think about anything else when it comes to Baltimore. Like I would have it's supposed to be some unsafe place to go. Are you freaking kidding me? It's in Maryland.
Yeah. And like obviously every city probably has like one, area maybe on the outskirts. It's not like so great. Like people talk about the south side of Chicago or whatever. But like that's like no one, like most normal people aren't just fucking walking around there. Like, yeah, it sucks that for the people that do live in those areas, it's like unsafe sometimes, and they should be like brought back and they should be made less safe, or they should be made more safe. But to act like that's just representative of the entirety of Chicago, or to act like just because there's a bad area in St. Louis that all of St. Louis is like this fucking dangerous place. It's not at all. You can walk around 95% of St. Louis and not even feel afraid at all, like not even remotely. It's totally normal. So again, it's just so ridiculous to weaponize that and try to make Americans afraid of their country. But yeah, let's put this back up on screen because, Tomi Lahren, she's really like, this is obviously just an offhand kind of stupid comment she made, but she's actually going with this. Like I asked at Krystal Ball to film her next super safe solo nighttime walk in Baltimore. Can't wait to see the video. If I were Krystal, I would literally go to Baltimore and like walk around for 30 minutes and film it and be like, all right, I did it, Tomi, you stupid fucking idiot. Like, here you go. I didn't get attacked. I mean, mostly I'm kidding. Obviously Krystal shouldn't actually do that, but it's not that hard of a challenge. Yeah, I'm sure anyone could go walk around Baltimore at night. Here's another one. She finally gives her reason why she doesn't like Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl. He's not only a subtly woke choice, so he's not a totally woke choice. He's not straight up woke. Because that would be an admission that the world's most popular fucking artist is woke, and that would kind of go against the whole, go broke, go woke thing. So it has to be a subtly woke choice. But it's part of the NFL's endeavor to be more of a globalist entity. They don't really give a crap about the home crowd. They'd rather pander to expansion countries, which I'm truly not even racist enough to know what expansion countries means, but that's insane. I mean, Bad Bunny is popular in America. He is insanely popular in America. And, I'm not going to claim that this is my own original thought. Someone in chat pointed it out yesterday, so shout out to them. But I don't remember people complaining when The Weeknd was the halftime show, and he's from Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, Puerto Rico is literally more American than Canada. Puerto Rico is part of America. Canada's not. So I just don't understand how this has anything to do with a globalist endeavor. And again, I don't even understand what expansion countries means.
So when she says expansion countries, she means countries that the NFL is going to host games in, right? Which is absolutely hilarious because I don't think there's a single game in Puerto Rico. It's not one of the expansion countries. And I don't think any of the expansion countries on the slate this year, unless there's one game in Mexico City, which there might be. But guess what the expansion countries are this year, Gavin? Brazil, where they speak Portuguese, you dumb fucking bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? You thought Puerto Rico was a country. Now you think they speak Spanish in Brazil. I can't take your analysis seriously, lady. Guess what the other expansion countries are? Ireland and Germany. Okay. Oh, Bad Bunny's popping off in Ireland and Germany. That's why they bent the knee. It's crazy. That's what she means by expansion countries because, there might be a game in New Zealand. Oh, they might have a game in fucking Australia. Or actually, I don't think those are too far away. I believe it's Germany, Ireland.
So she's saying that
Brazil.
Bad Bunny is Bad Bunny really popular in those countries?
No.
Like, I mean, I'm sure he is. He's probably he's a global celebrity. But again, that's acting like he's not popular here, which he is.
What she's trying to imply here is that we're trying to make the halftime show in Spanish because we're trying to get all of these Spanish-speaking countries on board with NFL football. What's absurd about that is none of the countries that are in the expansion countries list outside of potentially Mexico. I don't know if Mexico has a game this year. They had a game last year. Outside of that, none of them are Spanish-speaking countries. She's just fucking stupid. She's trying to be racist, and she's not even smart enough to know which countries speak what language. She literally is pissed off because the first game of the season was in Brazil, and she thinks that people speak Spanish there, apparently.
Yeah, crazy. I'm sure Tomi would love it if they could get Taylor Swift to do the halftime show, but unfortunately that would be a conflict of interest because the Chiefs might be in the Super Bowl. I'm hoping they will be. But do you think that Taylor Swift would do a halftime show if it weren't for that?
Yeah, is that the official reason why she hasn't done it?
I'm just guessing.
Oh.
But I imagine people would be pissed about that if the Chiefs were in the Super Bowl and, she was doing the fucking halftime show.
I did think it was going to be really funny if at the Super Bowl halftime show, she comes out, does the "Marry Me, Julia." Travis runs out with his football helmet, restages their entire proposal. I think that would do great numbers. And you know what? Actually, Gavin, pitch that to Roger Goodell. Be like, hey, I know people are a little upset about Bad Bunny. What if we did an all-American fairy tale wedding for the Super Bowl halftime show?
There you go. That would be insane. And then they can endorse Joe Biden afterwards. Remember that?
Dude, that was crazy. I remember when all of the fucking, the CIA is fucking plotting the NFL's rigged so that the Chiefs can win and then Travis and Taylor can endorse Joe Biden. That was a conspiracy theory that was promoted all over the fucking internet. And Gavin and I were here. We're like, that is so far from true. You guys are brain dead.
Yup. And then when Taylor Swift eventually did endorse Kamala Harris, it was like the most underwhelming, anticlimactic shit. She just put out a statement being like, I'm a single cat lady. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because the thing that JD Vance said about the single cat ladies or whatever is like, she was like, I go vote, signed a single cat lady, or like something fucking cringe and lame. I was like, come on, bro. Come on, you're supposed to deliver the W for the Dems, and you failed us.
Get the Swifties out to vote.
You failed. It is her reason. It is her fault that Kamala lost. I 100% agree.
I remember the video clip that went viral of her like very staged debate with her dad. It was like a total PR stunt, but they're supposedly like sitting in a living room and talking to each other and the camera's on. And he's like, honey, you're going to be dividing yourself if you take a political stance on this. You've got fans that feel all kinds of ways. And she's like, Dad, my heart speaks really strongly about this. And I just don't think I can keep it in me and be silent this time. And it's so obvious propaganda. It's so obviously staged. It was very cringy.
Yeah, I do remember that. Shout out to Taylor Swift though for not just being a straight up fucking conservative, which it easily could be, given the majority of her fans and just kind of cultural symbol that she is. But either way, Tomi Lahren. There's one more of these. I'm still waiting for Krystal to send me the video. This was 5 hours ago. Like, no one cares. No one actually thinks this is gonna happen. It's not actually a gotcha. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just funny that this is her line. She has nothing better than to tweet this at Krystal Ball.
She doesn't understand that she's not relevant anymore and that Krystal Ball is about 1,000 times more relevant than she is. So it just seems desperate. It's like if I was tweeting at Joe Rogan, you're really running from me, bro. You won't come on the pod. Joe. Yeah, Joe. Fucking Joe. Like
Cenk Uygur.
Or Cenk Uygur or Sam Cedar if he didn't want to.
No, I was saying when Cenk used to do that at Joe Rogan, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Fight me, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, he threatened to fight him. It was crazy. And now all he does is simp for Joe to try and get his attention again because he knows he burned the bridge with that stupid fighting bullshit. But you're so right. And it's just pathetic. She's out of her league. Donna, you're out of your element. That's how I feel about this entire exchange between Tomi Lahren and Krystal Ball. I think this will probably be the last time they get together.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Look out the door if you hear an ambulance. The Vanguard will be there, sir. The Vanguard will be there, sir. The Vanguard will be there, sir. The Vanguard will The Vanguard